Good day, everyone. You are welcome back to ID Mathematics class. The next concept of consideration is squares and square roots. What is square all about? Squares. The square of a number is the act of multiplying the number by itself. The square of a number is the result of multiplying the number by itself. Take for instance, the square of 2 is 2 times 2, which is 2 raised to power 2, whose result is 4. 2 raised to power 2 or 4. 3. The square of 3 is 3 raised to power 2. Square is raising a number to power 2. So square of 3 is raising the 3 to power 2. 3 raised to power 2. And that result is 9. The result of squaring 2x then will be 2x raised to power 2, which means 2 raised to power 2, x raised to power 2, and finally 2 raised to power 2 is 4. X raised to power 2 is x raised to power 2. So the result of squaring 2x is 4x squared. How do we expect question to come out on this concept? Example 1. Which of these is a square of 3x? Option A, 3x squared. Option B, 9x. Option C, 9x squared. And option D, that is 3x. Let's solve it. To square 3x, what do? We multiply 3x by 3x. Or we raise 3x to the power of 2. 3x in bracket to power 2. Which means 3 raised to power 2, x raised to power 2. You distribute the power over them. So 3 raised to power 2 is 9. X raised to power 2 is x raised to power 2. So the result is 9x squared. Which of the options tallies with our solution? That is option C. Option C is the correct answer. Let's look at this example 2. The square of 2 over x is question mark. These are the options. Let's square 2 over x by ourselves. Square of 2 over x is 2 over x raised to power 2, which is 2 raised to power 2 over x raised to power 2. 2 raised to power 2 is 4 over x raised to power 2. And that tallies with option D. Option D is the correct option. 2 over x raised to power 2 in option A is not correct. 4 over x is not correct. 4 square over x square is wrong. The correct option here is 4 over x square, option D. The next there is square root. What is square root? Square root and square are related. X square is written as x times x. Therefore, square root is x. This is what I mean. Square root of 3 squared is 3. Square root of x squared is x. Square root of 4x squared then is 2x. How? Square root of 4x squared is 2x. When you are to find the square root of a number, try to express the number in index form. The number that carries the power 2 is the square root of the whole system. As in, x carries power 2. Square root of the whole system is x that carries the power 2. 3 square, 3 carries power 2. The square root of the whole system is the 3 that carries power 2. Also, 4x squared. Try to rewrite 4 as 2 raised to power 2. That is 2 raised to power 2, x raised to power 2. Square root of that will be 2 that carries power 2 times x that carries power 2. That is why 2x is the result of finding the square root of 4x squared. Let's consider some examples to buttress the point. Let's consider this example 1. Find the square root of 1 over 4. Square root of 1 over 4 is written as, this is the square root sign, so it may be written this way. Instead of writing it in words, square root of 1 over 4, it is written in this way. So whenever you see it like this, it means square root of 1 over 4. And how do we find the square root of 1 over 4? Try to break the number in the roots into factors. Express 1 as 1 squared and 4 as 2 squared. If you do that, the power 2 is common to the numerator and denominator, so you write 1 over 2 raised to power 2. This 2 is capable of cutting this in a way, and the result is 1 over 2. That is square root of 1 over 4. Answer is 1 over 2. The rationale behind this, cutting this, is normally square root of x means x raised to power half. And if another power, if it is like this, and there is another 2 here, these 2 will cut this, leaving behind ordinary x raised to power 1, which is x. So also here, 1 over 2 raised to power 2. The square root sign means times half, this half. So these 2 will cut these 2, leaving behind 1 over 2 raised to power 1, which is 1 over 2. And that is the rationale behind it. But wherever you see it, this 2 is capable of cancelling the square root sign. So that is it. Example 2. Find the square root of 1 whole number 9 over 16. Remember, it's the same thing as writing it as square root of 1 whole number 9 over 16. Writing it like this is the interpretation of the words square root of 1 whole number 9 over 16. So try to convert the fraction to improper fraction. 16 times 1 is 16. 16 plus 9, that gives 25 over 16. Next, try to break the numbers in the root into factors. 5 times 5, all over 4 times 4. And that gives 5 squared over 4 squared. Are you following? That power 2 is common to both the numerator and the denominator. So we write 5 over 4 all raised to power 2. because that power 2 is common to them both. So you put that power 2 once on the bracket of them. So this power 2 is capable of cancelling the square root sign, and the result is 5 over 4, which is one whole number 1 over 4, and that is it. Example 3. Find the square root of one whole number 24 over 25. It means square root of one whole number 24 over 25, which is interpreted as 25 times 1, 25, plus 24, that is 49 over 25, which is expressed as 7 times 7. 49 is 7 times 7. You try to break each number into 2 equal factors. 7 times 7. 25 also into 2 equal factors is 5 times 5, which is 7 square over 5 square. 7 times 7 is 7 square. 5 times 5 is 5 square. And we can see that 7 over 5 in bracket raised to power 2 is the result of this, because the power 2 is common to both the numerator and the denominator. So take 1 for them in brackets. So these two cancels the square root sign. That gives us 7 over 5. And the result is 5 and 7, 1, remains 2, 2 over 5. So the result of square root of one whole number 24 over 25 is one whole number 2 over 5. Let's consider this example 4. Find the square root of 3,600, which means square root of 3,600. Break 3,600 into smaller factors. 36 times 100 is the first step you can take to simplify this. And this is square root of 6 square times 10 square. The result of the square root of 6 square will be 6 times, while the result of the square root of 10 square will be 10. And the product of 6 and 10 will be 60. So 60 is the square root of 3,600. Do you understand? Let's consider this last example on square root. Example 5. Find the square root of 15,876. It means square root of 15,876. It's quite a big number. So I will advise you, when you are given a big number like this, try to break the number into factors on division table. What goes here? 2 goes. 2 is 15, that is 7. It remains 1. Use the 1 with 8, that's 18. 2 in 18, 9. 2 in 7, 3. Remains 1. In 16, 8. 2 also can go because even number 8, hence the number there. So 2 can divide. 2 in 7, 3. In 19, 9, remains 1. In 13, 6, remains 1. In 18, 9. 2 can no longer divide this because an even number does not end it and 0 does not end it. So what number can go? Let's check if 3 can divide this. You can see 3 can divide this, because if you add up the digit of this number, it is divisible by 3. Let's try. 3 plus 9, that's 12. 12 plus 6, that's 18. 18 plus 9, that is 27. And 27 is divisible exactly by 3. That's why I know 3 can divide this number. So let's try 3. 3 in 3, 1. In 9, 3. In 6, 2. In 9, 3. Let's see if 3 can still divide this. 3 plus 2, 5. Plus 3, that's 8. Plus 1, 9. 3 can divide it because 9 is divisible by 3. So 3 in 13, that is 4. Remains 1. In 12, 4 again. In 3, 1. What else can divide this? 3 can go because 4 plus 4 is 8. Plus 1 is 9. 9 is divisible by 3. We can see the application of rules of divisibility here. So 3 can still divide. 3 in 4, 1. It remains 1. In 14, 4. It remains 2. In 21, 7. Let's add up 7 and 4. That's 11. 11 plus 1, that's 12. 12 is still divisible by 3. That means 3 can still go. 3 in 14, that is 4, remains 2. Use the 2 with 7, making 27. 3 in 27, that is 9. 3 can no longer divide 49 here. So we use 7. 7 in 49, 7. 7 in 7, 1. So we have been able to break the number into these factors. Now let's write them in index form. 2 times 2 is 2 raised to power 2. 3 times 3, 3 raised to power 2. Another 3 times 3, 3 raised to power 2. Then 7 times 7, 7 raised to power 2. I can write 3 raised to power 4 here altogether, but for you not to be confused, I break everything into power 2, power 2, power 2. So when you have written numbers in power 2 under square roots, so having broken this number in factors like this, and you put them in the under the square root, then the square root of 2 raised to power 2 is 2. 2, the base number. The square root of 3 raised to power 2 is 3, the base number, times the square root of 3 raised to power 2 is still 3, the base number, and the square root of 7 raised to power 2 is 7, the base number. So you now find the product of these factors. 2 times 3 is 6. 6 times 3, that is 18. 18 times 7, that gives 126. And so 126 is the square root of 15,876. That is where we are drawing the curtain for this.